right, Mr. Telephone TV, how's everybody doing out there? The Warriors had a big win, 141-102 over the San Antonio Spurs last night in Golden State, but that was not nearly the story. The story here is all about Kevin Durant and some of his post-game comments. Here's what he had to say to the media after their game. He said, "I have nothing to do with the Knicks," answering the question. "I don't know who traded Porzingis. They don't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to play basketball. Y'all come in here every day, ask me about free agency, ask my teammates, my coaches. Y'all rile up the fans about it. Let us play basketball. That's all I'm saying. And now when I don't want to talk to y'all, it's a problem with me. Come on, man. Grow up. Grow up. Yeah, grow up. Come on, bro. I come here to go to work every day. I don't want no problems. I play the right way, or I try to play the right way. I try to be the best player I can be every possession. What's the problem? What am I doing to y'all?" I think Kevin Durant, first and foremost, is very, 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 very sensitive, man. I just got to throw that out in the atmosphere. But I'm going to shoot Kevin Durant to bail here at the beginning of this video. Here's what Kevin Durant is trying to say. I don't think he articulated this the best way. It is becoming a tad bit obnoxious the way we fantasize basketball with NBA free agency, NBA trades, and all this. Yo, we do treat these athletes not as human. And it's not just a media thing. It's a fan thing. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. NBA, let's call it what it is. I sat by my computer today for hours watching Twitter, Woj, for news to break about storylines. I couldn't tell you the last time I was engaged in Woj's Twitter as I was an NBA game. And I watch a lot of basketball. Let's make it clear, but a lot of times I'll check out of a game for a quarter or two. I sat at Woj's Twitter account for like 2.5 to 3 hours straight. That's a problem. That means I'm more interested in the drama behind the product than the actual product itself. I don't know. Maybe the NBA could go down in games. I doubt they'll ever do that because of financial reasons, right? I just look at it like the NBA has become, they're selling you on drama. And Adam Silver can deny it all he wants, but he's just as much in the fold. They sell drama. The way they build up these matchups. Look at the teams that play on Christmas Day. I'll tell you one. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers played the Golden State Warriors on Christmas Day. Now, in years past, if you wanted to put LeBron against the Warriors on Christmas Day because the LeBron were the favorites to get out of the East and the Warriors were the favorites to get out of the West, that's fine. No one in their right mind believes the Lakers are getting to the Western Conference Finals to face gold. Well, let me just put it like this. The Lakers and Warriors can't face each other in the NBA Finals because the Lakers are and the Warriors are both in the same conference, right? If you wanted to get the game going and build some hype around a matchup, there are so many damn good teams in the Eastern Conference, right? And you knew that going into the season. You could have went with Boston. Boston versus the Warriors on Christmas Day. They didn't do that. Why? Because they're selling storylines. They're selling LeBron versus KD. They're selling, does LeBron get enough help? They're selling, they're not selling the game. They're not selling the best product on the court, right? That's just what the NBA is. They're selling storylines. And if you're a guy in Kevin Durant, you're upset about it because you're like, damn, yes, I make millions of dollars. Yes, I get to play the game I love. But y'all kind of scrutinize me and y'all trying to read into my every word. Like, oh, that means he's going to New York. New York confirmed. Yo, damn, like, there will be a time and place for him to address the situation. We'll get our clicks and all that in this summer. Can we wait now? He said he's going to address it head on when it gets to the summer. Why are we asking him about this every day? When it gets to the point where you're asking him more questions about that NBA free agency than you are the game that you're supposed to be covering tonight, that's a problem. Now, let me play devil's advocate and go at Kevin Durant a little bit here. KD, I just took up for you, but I got to say this. One reason why the Warriors, whoever covering the Warriors, they're so interested in y'all's off the court storylines. What is Klay going to do? What is Draymond going to do when he's a free agent in a year from now? What are you going to do? You're a free agent in a couple months. Because shit, Durant, you unbalanced the league. There's no competition on your team. We're not talking about y'all game night in, night out because y'all win most of y'all damn games, right? Like, you decided to join a 73-9 team that was a Kyrie Irving three-pointer missing from winning another championship. You decided to join that team. There ain't really much to talk about. Y'all the favorites to win rings by a lot. Yeah, you joined the unanimous two-time MVP, fam. Like, it ain't a lot of basketball questions that the media can come up with. What do you want? They got to still make stories, right? It's the media. It is what it is. It's reality of the situation. Deal with it. Put your big boy pants on. You make a lot of money to play the game you love. Deal with it. Like, damn, you did unbalance the league. You brought a little of this on yourself. The reason why people are so compelled about where your next destination is, not because they think you're going to make the Knicks great, because they really want you away from Golden State so we can have more competition in the NBA. I'm just being honest. That's why I'm looking at it. I just want Durant to leave Golden State so other guys can win a championship, because ain't nobody beating that team. I'm just saying, KD, you unbalance the league, and then you get mad at people for trying to find ways to make the league more balanced. That's what the media is trying to do in a way, trying to see if you're going to leave so they can make the league more balanced. And also, I think Durant, I think he's upset that people know that he's probably leaving Golden State. Remember the last time Kevin Durant was this upset? I was actually working at ESPN. I was working with First Take a few days out of the week as well, interning, and Stephen A. got suspended. I remember this time. Remember when Stephen A. came out and said, I have a source in Durant's camp that's telling me he's going to leave Oklahoma City, and he did end up leaving Oklahoma City. Durant denied it and it was like, who is Stephen A? And you ain't talking to nobody from my camp. You're lying. And then Stephen A got on the air, and I was working on First Take at the time. He was like, you don't know who you messing with, brother. He sounded like Hulk Hogan. I'm going to, brother, you don't want it with me, bro. Anywho, they suspended Stephen A. Smith for like a week, right? I remember it. And Kevin Durant's in that space again. This is the last time I seen him this emotionally invested, this frustrated. Remember, I think around the All-Star game, his last year in Oklahoma City, he was like, y'all don't care about me. He went off on the media. I think we're at that point again with Kevin Durant again. I think it's becoming clear as day he's leaving Golden State and going to do something else. What that else is, I don't know. Maybe it's the Clippers. Maybe it's the Knicks. I have no idea. I don't think anyone knows what the hell Kevin Durant's thinking, because I don't even know if he knows what the hell he's thinking right now. But I think there's a good consensus that he'll leave the Warriors and do something else, especially if they win and go after a new challenge. And I think it's one of those things. You ever been a part of a situation with somebody and they're cheating on you, but they're blaming you, right? Like they're about to cheat on you, or they see something else they want, but they're making it seem like it's your fault. They're blaming you for every little nitpick argument, like making it seem like you're really doing something wrong, but it's really them that's out here looking at someone else in a different, like cheating on you. I think that's what it is. Durant's cheating on the Golden State Warriors right now. He's cheating on them with probably the New York Knicks. And it's frustrating to him because he don't want it to leak out and potentially ruin this season, because I'm sure dude really wants to win a ring. His third straight ring. He'd probably get his third finals MVP in a row. I'm sure. Right? So he's like, yeah, I'm frustrated because y'all finding out about what I'm really doing. I'm cheating. I'm cheating on the low. I'm creeping on the low, right? And I think that has a part in it. Also, KD has to look at it like this. Fam, you increase speculation by keep signing short-term deals. That's another part that no one's talking about. KD, if you signed a 4 or 5 year deal like Steph Curry, you don't see Steph Curry getting asked all these questions. You don't think the media would be asking Steph about his free agency decision every day? A 2-time MVP, if he was a free agent to be? Well, nobody ever thought Steph Curry would leave Golden State. Why? Because he's comfortable. You, on the other hand, don't look comfortable, KD. You don't look comfortable in Golden State. We know you're not signing a long-term deal. You keep signing 1 and 2 year deals. And you can't handle what comes with that. You copied the LeBron formula, but you ain't got the demeanor that LeBron got. You can't put up what he can mentally. I think that's another part of this. A lot of people consider Kevin Durant the second best player in the game right now. We're comparing how he handles the media to how LeBron does it. And I don't think you could ever try. I look at it like this. To me, LeBron handles the media bad compared to Kobe and Mike. Right? I think he's terrible with the media compared to Kobe and Mike. Think about that. Think about what I just said. Like guys like Shaq, they handled the media great. Kevin Garnett, these guys were great with the media. Great with the media. LeBron, not so much, but he's head and shoulders doing a better job than Kevin Durant. LeBron has found a way to get anything he really wants to get off his chest through social media. He handles social media really well, right? Really, really, really well in regards to he likes controlling his own narratives, and he always talks on social media. Kevin Durant looks like he's struggling with social media, bro. He does not look like he's having fun. He's calling out reporters, so you know he's listening to articles. He's calling out columnists, so you know he's watching articles and listening to pieces being made about him, and he's frustrated. I'm not saying he doesn't have every right to be frustrated. Get it off, Kevin Durant. If you feel that way, get it off. Talk about it. But let's not act like you don't know where this is coming from. This is coming from the fact that you are likely leaving Golden State. It's going to be a big storyline in the NBA. It's going to shift the NBA, and people want to know where the hell you going. I think both sides have points. The media can ask any question they want. To me, as long as they're asking enough questions about the game, but also Kevin Durant has the right to feel upset and not like the media. You don't got to like the media. So what? So what? Stop. Everybody get out of their feelings, man. Thank y'all so much for the time, loves. Boy, I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr. Teleferro.
Shout out to Mr. Teleferro.
You're watching Mr. Teleferro TV.
Mr. Teleferro TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.